listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillions? Episode 182 of the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU in this thing.
Riffa
is in this thing. Black Todd is also in this thing, even though he doesn't introduce himself. We appreciate everybody for joining us. Make sure you subscribe on all of the podcast platforms. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, Charlamagne.com/YouTube to get there. We need those subscribers to keep on climbing up.
Yes, indeed.
And make sure you join our Facebook group. The link will be in the podcast description, as well as the show notes, wherever you're looking at. And there's a description box. It will be in that box.
So go to it.
Whatever app you're using. All right. Or you can just go to Facebook and search for Truth Be Told podcast. I just want to say what's up to everybody.
What it do?
What's up?
What's happening? Good to be here.
Before we get into this podcast, I came across something on the internet. One has to go.
Oh boy, it's back.
That's been a while.
Snickers.
Oh, that's easy.
Reese's.
It's really easy.
Milky Way, Kit Kat, M&M's, Twix. One has to go.
Milky Way's out of there already. Quick.
Damn,
done.
nobody fucking likes Milky Way.
Milky Way's done.
There's
Out
no
of there.
hesitation.
Black Tie's like, I love Milky Way.
No, Snickers gotta go.
Okay, see,
Damn.
you're fucking tripping.
He did that on purpose. Oh, I like your approach.
That's a no contest for me.
Why? Because of the peanuts? Listen, I'm not a big peanut person either.
Well, isn't
But
that all up in Reese's?
That's peanut butter.
You're right.
There's not.
Well, they have different kinds, so they do have peanuts in some. Now.
I'm not a big peanut person either, but
Yeah.
like I don't like cashews. People like, yo, you want some cashews? I'm like, why, nigga? But Snickers is the only candy bar that I can eat with peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you give me like peanut M&Ms,
No Three Musketeers.
throw them shits in the trash.
That's a good one.
Three Musketeers don't have peanuts in it.
No, not Three Musketeers. I mean, Payday. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, I'm definitely not fucking with Payday.
Nah, Payday's good.
Nah, man, too much peanuts.
It's good.
Payday.
Yeah.
I remember somebody had a bar at one time. That's why every bar nuts like a Payday.
I remember that.
That's a cold bar. Whoever wrote that, I think that was a Cassidy bar.
Sound like a cat.
Somebody said that shit one time. It was a fantastic bar.
That is
That's why every
fantastic.
bar nuts like a Payday. That's a bar. All right.
But if you really want to take it a step farther, he's not wrong about Milky Way. Like, I don't mind them, but like, I'm never gonna ask for one.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna buy one either.
Milky Way is trash.
And quite frankly,
I don't.
I'm
How
just
are they
piss people
still
off
here?
today. Y'all can keep Kit Kats if you want to.
Oh, you
Kit Kat
really
would have been
tripping.
second though.
See?
That would have been my second
Kit
one.
Kat would have been second.
Kit Kat's weak as fuck,
Kit
bro.
Kat
What?
is top two, not two.
No, it's not.
Nah.
Top two, not two.
Give me a break.
White
Come
Kit
on,
Kat.
just give me a break.
Kit Kat is weak.
Y'all trash. First you said Snickers. First you said Snickers is out.
Well, I mean, like I said, if you want to be
fair,
fair, if you want to be fair with me, you have to
You
have to
basically put
remove
Milky
that.
Way above Snickers.
Yeah,
No,
you
if you
did.
want to,
You
an
did.
honest guess on that, you have to remove Snickers because you know how much I hate peanuts.
Yeah.
So like that wasn't really gonna ever be fair.
That was automatic.
So take that variable out.
Right.
I think you should revisit Snickers.
Next up, I'm throwing out Kit Kat.
They reinvented themselves.
No. You say Snickers is number 6. Number 5 is Kit Kat. You putting Milky Way above
both of those?
Both of those?
Yeah,
Wow.
Bro, that's psychotic.
just saying.
Milky Way?
Wow.
What is it? Bro, I don't even think that they even sell.
Listen, Reese Cup here to stay.
Oh,
M&M's
Reese's
here to
is
stay.
Reese's is number one.
What else was on there?
M&M's is basic and plain as hell.
Oh wow,
Just the regular chocolate M&M's is like
you forgot where you came from.
They're basic, man.
They said you forgot where you came from. That's quality right there. I like that. Oh my goodness.
Nah, man, basic like regular M&M's. Nah, I'm good.
All you need.
It's just chocolate with a little shell. It's like that's definitely
And you just grab
close.
a handful.
If it's
and you
not
can
Milky Way after that, it would definitely probably be M&M's. Yeah, they got to get up out of here.
Three Musketeers suck too.
They're all right. I focus with Three Musketeers.
Right, you a bad taste in candy, bro. I'm just now learning this,
Bro, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat and Three Musketeers.
Bro, Kit Kat is out here, bro.
No, it's not.
Yo, why I don't like Kit Kat? I don't understand.
I mean, I fuck with Kit Kat, but it was still not above the rest.
Have you ever had a white chocolate Kit Kat?
No.
Yeah, I have.
You think that's trash?
No, it's not trash, but it ain't top.
What's top? Let's see. Let me
Reese's. Top.
Okay,
Off
all right.
top.
Yo, Reese's is all right.
No,
Okay,
Reese's
I fucks
is the
with
shit.
Reese's.
That is the one.
I mean, they're cool, but
That's
know,
the
it's just
Neo.
like-
That's the Neo of,
gotta
of
like
candy. Of candy
you got to
bars,
make sure
of
that shit's not
chocolate.
like sticking to the paper and it's a little piece sticking on the paper. This is
Nah,
like
get
too
outta
much shit to
here,
deal
bro.
with
Get
sometimes,
outta
man.
here.
You know
Then
what I'm
buy the Reese's bar. They got different ones.
The Reese's bars.
See,
even worse.
Reese is versatile. You got the cups, the bars, the pieces.
You got everything. You got the M&M, the Reese's M&M type
listen,
shit.
They had to get versatile because nobody's buying them whack ass cups.
No, what?
They was like, yo,
They
we have
come
to,
in different
Wow.
sizes.
They were losing bad. They were like, yo, we have to, we have to, we have to, we have to, we have to do the, yeah, they were, man. They were
believe it.
losing.
How would you say that?
Now let me hear. So Reese's is
Anything
number
I
one.
like is not losing.
Reese's is number one. Okay, what's number two?
What's number two? Like, what's my top?
Let me go through them
Go through
again.
'em again.
All right,
Yeah, I don't
it's
remember what you're saying.
Snickers, Reese's, Milky Way, Kit Kat, M&M's, and Twix.
Snickers, then M&M's.
Twix is so boo boo to me too.
I would
All
take.
those are
I'm
Reese's.
taking a Twix over a Kit Kat any day of the week.
Oh no.
Any day.
Man,
No.
You know, if you
Any
Reese's,
day.
Snickers, M&M's, Twix, Kit Kat.
Get
Milky
out of
Way.
here, dog.
Yeah.
Oh
That's mine.
shit!
That's
Twix
mine.
over Kit Kat.
All
Twix?
day. All day.
That is such a
Yeah,
trash
I'll
ass
take-
candy,
I'll
dog.
take- No, Twix is, man.
That shit's
Where
so
are you-
boo boo.
Where are you from?
Bro, Twix is boo boo.
Hey, it's funny you saying you're just learning this. I've known this dude for years, and I'm just learning this. My goodness,
Look at this, man. If you look at the, I know I'm not crazy because people love Kit Kats. That was like one of the number one choices everybody chose.
Why?
Because it is. Look, somebody said if you take away Kit Kat, it will crash the Japanese economy. Okay, Kit Kats is out here, bro.
In Japan? Oh, well, I don't know.
Okay,
But the one that seems like everybody hates the most is Milky Way. Definitely Milky
it's
Way.
like it's a waste. Like,
Milky Way.
let me ask you this:
I
picture
don't understand why they're still here.
that picture aside. What's your favorite candy?
This picture aside,
Yeah, throw that aside. There's anything you can think of. What's your favorite candy?
I wouldn't have to think about it because it's on there.
It's not Kit Kat, is it?
it's definitely Kit Kat.
No, it's not.
Nah,
most
it ain't.
You hesitate too much.
No, I get Kit Kat all the time. Yeah, Kit Kats. Yeah, bro, they been out here, bro. They got Kit Kat ice cream.
I
That
feel like
shit
I've
fire.
seen you love candy.
Bro,
Kit
you
Kat
said you
wasn't
don't
it.
like Snickers.
I
just
feel like
because
I've
you don't
seen
like
you eat
peanuts.
candy plenty of times, and Kit Kat was not it.
What candy you see me eating?
I think I saw you eating Reese.
You ain't never seen me eat a motherfucking
I think I did.
Reese's.
Yeah.
All
I think I did.
If it was, it's because there was not a Kit
I like
Kat.
that. Yeah.
I think I did. I see it quite
Kit
often.
Kat is number one. All right, that's what it is for me.
I don't know.
Nice.
I usually get the big Kit Kat.
I'm pretty
too.
confident that's what I've seen you eating plenty times.
Nah, bro. No, it's not.
You've never come back from the store next door with the Kit Kat.
Nah, listen. It's because they don't have them shits.
Because they don't sell.
Yeah. They didn't order them.
That's not why. I'm not gonna say why, but
They didn't order them.
I'm not gonna say really
I know where
why.
you going with that, but that's funny.
All right, yeah, all right. Let's just move on, dog, because y'all niggas making me mad. Talking about Snickers is off the.
Hey,
Let us know what you
mine is
think.
number 2, so Snickers is up there.
Let us know what you think, Trillions.
And what's yours? What's your order?
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Let's get into this podcast, man. What's popping in these internet streets?
Well, first thing I had on here, I don't know if I need to erase it or not. Been a lot of talk. About it.
What you got to erase?
Oh, I know.
Some testimony.
Testimonious.
Okay, you want so let's talk about 6ix9ine. All right.
Snitch 9.
I don't even listen, man. Real talk. I don't even know if it's snitching anymore. I kind of feel like he was just straight up working. Like I think
He was in on it the whole time?
I think he gets a salary from the feds.
Yeah, you think he was just an informant
He gets
the whole time?
bro. He gets a paycheck in the mail.
Filming, recording.
He
all
gets
that.
a direct deposit, and then he gets a pay slip the next day.
And a pat on the back.
Yeah. there's no way that there's just way too much out there.
There is.
Like way too much. For somebody to be, for folks.
So you think he was an industry bug?
Are you talking a plant?
Yeah. I call him a bug.
Industry wiretap.
Yeah, industry wiretap. Industry rat.
Possibly, man. Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe about this shit anymore, to be totally honest
true.
with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like all over the place. But
very true.
Some of us already. I kind of felt like this was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know when I realized it was over for this nigga when he was on the Breakfast Club the second time, and I was like, oh yes, over for you, bro. the pieces have already been moved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pressure has been applied.
Yep.
So without getting too much into it, for reasons we'll discuss at a later date, there's been a lot of accusations, a lot of there's been some exposures.
Yeah.
Some people that really had nothing to do with anything, who were probably sitting at home minding their own business.
Such like who?
Mr. Jones.
Listen,
was minding his own.
He wasn't minding his own because they got audio. They got audio of him talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, he wasn't minding his own. You know what I'm saying?
I was reading something today though saying that 6ix9ine was one of the last ones to flip, and that there's been people in the camp.
I read that the driver had already became an informant after.
They said Ice picked him up.
Ice picked him up.
What?
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But he's been out. Apparently, he was out here in court giving up names.
What?
Handshakes, dates, have conversations, outing other people allegedly. We'll see what happens.
Not looking good.
You going to jail?
You going to jail now?
He might not be.
He might get out.
The way it's going, I'm thinking he might not be doing much time.
You think he might be doing witness protection?
I don't think he has a choice.
He can't.
There'll be some cosmetic changes.
He has to be erased by Arnold.
He was about to say, you got to get the eraser. You know what I'm saying?
You've been erased.
That movie was kind of fire.
That was. It's supposed to make a part 2, but
I don't know if I want to see that shit now.
Not anymore.
That's Arnold. You've been erased.
Old ass Arnold and old ass Jamie Lee Curtis.
I've erased you. Yeah. No, that's True Lies.
Oh, that's True Lies. Yeah, Erased was the other one. That's right.
It's another chick for that one.
That's right.
Now, I think he might have an opportunity to come back out and drop a song. Oh wow! Yeah, bro, you got bro. This
with Tory Lanez.
No, there's other people out there that's rocking with him because I've seen the tweets.
You seen more?
Oh yeah,
oh,
I think it was T.I. that said he can come home. There's all kinds of rats walking around right now.
Listen, I love T.I. He should quiet down on that. Yeah. A lot of people, not to say that I think this, but a lot of people consider him one too. You know what I'm saying? Just because he got out of some shit and everybody's like, how? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's right at the same time.
Yeah.
He's right at the same time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I think some people still look at this as just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Especially the youngsters. I think it's all entertainment to them.
That's horrible.
Of course,
playing with fire. Shit.
It's horrible, but I mean, if he gets off because he snitched it, he downed everybody out willingly. he downed everybody.
Yeah. Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
The pizza man. Everybody.
Everybody getting aired out. He's the pizza man. Everybody.
I never seen no shit like this, dog.
Me neither.
I'm surprised it ain't nothing happened to him yet. To be totally honest with you.
Yeah. For anybody that wants to see a lot of details, there's one guy live tweets from the courtroom.
Inner City Press.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I've never seen no shit like this.
For anybody on Twitter, XXL posts a lot of stuff covering it. So,
yeah, Inner City Press was literally live tweeting everything that was going on in this trial. Statements that were made, everything. You know what I'm saying? Audio that was being played.
Yeah. So you go there, you can find out all the details and accusations and all the other things we're kind of going past real quick, but it's a lot.
Right.
It's definitely a bunch to read. So we'll see.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye to Sharice's favorite rapper.
Yeah, okay.
Let's move on to Black Todd's favorite rapper, Nav.
Wow.
N-A-V.
This is a fact.
So wait, real quick, before we move on further, you were just talking about T.I. T.I. said that on his podcast, right?
I didn't read where I just read the quote.
I think it was on his podcast. Listen, I gotta say something right now. All right, I'm sick of all these rappers coming in here podcasting. Nothing against T.I. I got love for the dude. All right, but now
everybody wants to,
and their guest list is insane right off the rip.
Of course,
of how you supposed to compete with that?
Yeah,
you can't.
with their sign.
You can't.
You can't compete with that.
No. They're already set. That's like Will Smith jumping into YouTube. Yeah.
Man just gets 10 million subscribers in 2 months.
Yeah.
The hell?
He's already getting paid from YouTube. Advertisements, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't compete with that. A celebrity jumping into something like that, they're already going to be big. Off top.
Well, Will was kind of like, I want to say the first. Well, I believe there was other celebrities that were doing it.
Yeah, other people were.
He's like the first of his level to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Probably inspired others.
It definitely inspired others. So I think Martin get his YouTube going right now. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, everybody.
I bet he didn't inspire him. Will probably pushed him. He was like, "Hey, come on, man, do it too."
I think he probably noticing what Will doing. He's like, I gotta be like Will. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work out.
I gotta stay. I gotta stay in the mix.
But I just don't know like how many more stories from rappers the rappers talking to rappers, how many more stories we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we're all dried up there.
I think so.
Yeah. Shout out to T.I. though. Because that is like the most popping podcast right now. I think it's like the number one podcast right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shout out to T.I.
Until Jay-Z drops it.
Would Jay-Z drop it? Would Jay-Z have would he have a good podcast?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I thought you said hell no. I was like,
I said I don't
know.
Oh,
whoa.
I don't know. It's a good question. No.
You think it'd be boring?
Nah.
He's talking about like art and shit. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
It depends on what he's talking about. If he's talking about like art, I don't know. But
Memphis Bleak has one.
If he's giving out game, then yeah, he's gonna be all right. Shit.
Memphis Bleak has one that they do. Him and his homies.
It's such an oversaturated market. I'm really good on new podcasts, to be honest with you.
Listen, that's kind of how I felt with T.I. I was just like,
there's a lot of shows that I just stopped listening to because I'm like, this is just too much.
He's doing interviews on Big Boy in the Neighborhood about his new podcast, and I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, I've cut back myself. It's just too much.
It's too much. Make sure y'all subscribe to this one.
We don't want no more.
Thanks for
we
listening.
don't want no more because we want to stay here.
At least you get from this one real people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not, caught up in the industry itself. You know what I'm saying? We're probably going to give you more honest opinions. Whereas somebody in the industry might fall back a little bit on what they want to say. I was listening, I actually watched like a clip of him with T.I. with Nick Cannon. And they were talking about the whole Eminem and Nick Cannon beef. And Nick Cannon was kind of, talking some shit or whatever, how he was kind of standing up for his wife.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I can see T.I. like he had to be, you can see he's trying to be careful about what he says. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, see, that's the thing. You can't just come in there and do that, right? That's something that Joe Budden had to deal with. Like, you have to decide which side you actually going to be on.
Yeah,
you know
straight up.
Because you can't really give a real opinion if you're on the side of the industry. And you won't really go anywhere unless you do give a real opinion. So,
yeah,
if you're trying to talk about things that are happening in the game, that's a fine line to walk. If you're already a popular, you don't want, goons to run up. I don't know. I know goons ain't gonna just run up on T.I., but that'll be interesting to see.
Or you end up on someone else's show getting called a dumb fuck.
Yeah. Or you miss out on an opportunity.
Scream on you.
Miss out on an opportunity to do work with somebody because they don't like what you said about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Podcast goons is disgusting.
Yeah, podcast goons are disgusting. Yeah. But it happens.
That's wild.
It happens. Does. It really does happen. Let's move on to Nav, man.
So, I know you mentioned you wanted to get that Nav feature on your next project.
Nigga, I will
On
walk
your
out
return
of this.
to rap.
I will walk out
On
of
his
this
new
room
mix,
right now.
on his new mixtape.
I will cut this. I will plug out this fucking this fucking laptop, and I will walk out of here right
I'm
now.
done.
So apparently, per the Weeknd's manager, you want that Nav verse gonna run you $80K.
$80K.
Nav is doing it like that?
No, $5K max. $80K.
That's not what sources say.
Nah, $2K max.
Yeah. Like, seriously, Nav, 80K? What the
$1,500
fuck?
max.
Hey,
$1,500 max.
I like how you keep dropping it.
Right?
$80K.
That's what sources say.
$80K.
You know I love hearsay on this podcast.
You can't even you can't charge $80K unless you sell $80K.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ouch. Shots fired.
I'm just
For
saying.
real.
I'm just saying.
Woo!
Like $80K. Meg ain't even charging $80K. There was a dude there's a video on YouTube of a dude that was going around checking people's booking fees.
Yeah.
Right, and he put out everybody's booking fee. Meg was getting like $50K. Right now, Meg is like one of the hottest artists in the game right now.
He did 82,000 his first week.
He did 82,000. I gotta shut up.
80K.
He did 82K first week for real.
Yeah.
Meg did 82K.
I guess he's right.
When?
No, how?
That nigga got a streaming farm now,
He bought his album.
or it was all Black Tide. It was all Black Tide on repeat.
Black Tide just played it all nonstop.
Just play it one song
Nonstop.
on repeat. Nah, Meg's one of the hottest right now. Meg is one of the hottest right now. She not even asking for 80K.
Yeah, that's wild.
They said it was 50K. The dude on YouTube anyway. That may be a little old too. That may be like a couple months old. Is Nav out here like she is?
No.
Am I missing something?
I didn't say he deserves 80K. I'm just telling you what the article said.
But he's asking for that. Is
And
anyone?
apparently
Is
somebody
anyone?
paid it.
Okay, I was gonna say someone's
Apparently,
biting on it.
people have paid it.
Really?
Who?
Yeah.
He's distraught by this shit.
No,
Drake?
Drake.
He getting that for free.
No.
They said it's thanks to the Weeknd and Drake that he could get away with this.
Is it because
They want
listen,
a Drake donation, so fuck that.
This is what people are. This is what people pay 80K for.
And the rest of it.
Hold on.
And so when you're
Wait.
Raggedy rat rat racks
10K.
in my nut new.
Another 10.
Got raggedy rat rat racks
20.
in my nappity sack sack sack.
Another 20.
Raggedy rat rat racks
Another 10.
in my nappity sack sack sack.
Wow.
Got raggedy rat rat racks in my nappity sack sack sack.
This is
Raggedy rat rat racks.
y'all pay 80K?
For that.
Hey, look. Is it because he was on the Jay-Z and Beyonce album?
Listen.
Maybe.
80K, y'all can get that Black Tide verse. Okay?
Shit, nigga, give me
I
80K,
promise you.
nigga. I'll give you.
I give you some. I give you a fire ass.
I'll give you an album.
Yeah. I'll give you a whole album. That's hilarious.
Nah, I'm not mad at him, man. Get your money, man. I just don't think it's worth that much. You know what I'm
If
saying?
someone's paying it,
That's wild.
20K
Wow.
max. Really like 3K max. Or
You went from
we had
20K to
3.
3K.
But definitely not 80K. 80 right now. I'd pay Meg 80. That's if she's in the video. If she's twerking in the video.
Yeah.
That comes included with me paying.
That's in the fine print.
That's in the fine print. That's in our contract. She comes twerking in the video. You know what I'm saying? That I'll pay her 80K.
All right,
You
for
know what
that
I'm
comment, we're lit now.
Shit. Let's move on, man. Savage and Savage Fenty.
Yes, Savage X Fenty. So I watched the, I guess, fashion show, if you will, on Amazon Prime the other night.
The fashion show.
I was waiting for the countdown. You know, I saw that, hey, at midnight tonight on Amazon Prime, you can watch the Savage X Fenty show.
Oh, they had a
And
show. I didn't know
so-
nothing about this.
I did watch it, and it was pretty entertaining. It was about, I think, like 50, 55 minutes long. And it shows like a couple behind the scene things in the beginning. and then you get to watch like the actual show.
Right.
So like in the beginning, you see her kind of working on stuff and a little brainstorm, a couple meetings. Her doing some choreography when she decided she was going to dance at the beginning.
This is all for the fashion show.
Yeah. And then you get to see the actual thing, and she has models all different shapes, sizes, heights, abilities, disabilities.
Colors, everything.
I mean, you name it.
Disabilities.
Yeah, there was one lady. I think she had one, if not two, prosthetic legs. There was one. I mean, you name it. She was very inclusive, which is a great look.
Oh, yeah.
But it was there's performances.
I didn't even know. Is that a first?
I don't know, but I imagine it doesn't happen often. At least you don't see it often.
Interesting.
You know,
all I keep thinking about is when she roasted a chick for being ugly on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
You know what I'm talking about,
that's
right?
A different time.
She killed that. That was when Twitter was ruthless.
Yeah,
and she killed that girl.
And
I kind of felt bad for that chick.
One of the things that she had mentioned, and you saw on the show too, she covers a big range of sizing too, from way down on this spectrum, way over here. I mean, she had everything. Then you have performances. There was, I think Normani was dancing, Big Sean, ASAP Ferg, the Migos.
Okay, she has some big names.
Halsey, DJ Khaled, Fat Joe.
Damn, so she basically killing Kanye West.
It was a good show, and there was one part that was kind of funny because there were some people I was like, wait, are you here to perform or are you modeling? So like King Combs, he was there. You know, they didn't really surprise me. The one that got me though was I was like, is that 21? And here come this dude in his silk PJs walking down the thing. And I thought he was gonna perform. Nah,
modeling.
Shit.
He's just a model.
Yeah.
And there's some like big name models too, like, but it was interesting. I was like, well, you know, if this is why we haven't been getting music, I get it because she's killing it right now.
Right.
So I encourage everyone to watch it. It's an interesting 50 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Mainly because I just kind of want to see what her level is. Because I mean, you know, you got Kanye doing it, and everybody seen Kanye shows. Fashion shows. They're not all that. They're a little weird.
This was definitely much more entertaining.
So this is more like a
look very nice.
Traditional.
You got dancing, and I wouldn't call it traditional, but it's definitely more entertaining
like
than Kanye.
In the traditional sense of, because you know Kanye was like on this.
Shit was weird, bro.
Weird, man. Weird.
Yeah. Lights come on. You all these models who look
they
like mannequins.
There,
they don't move. And then he just walks to the front, mugs the camera, then walks out. Nah,
it's just weird ass horns going in the background.
Nah, this is way better.
Like, yo, that's not even a beat, bro.
And the stuff looks good.
Made a beat, my nigga.
The stuff looks good. It's not like the last, Yeezy show when we're like, what is all this Hunger Games looking ass clothing they got on?
The Hunger Games. Someone was on fire?
Oh, shit.
What is this shit?
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Rihanna, though, man. She out here. All I see is $3 signs, and I don't know what that means.
Money, money, money. That's all I think of.
Money.
So, Forbes was stirring the pot this week. They put out a list of, some top earners in the hip hop world.
I thought they did that already.
Well, that was like total. This was showing like money earned in the last year. So this one isn't showing like net worth.
This the one that has Kanye on top?
Yes.
Okay.
A couple people took issue with it, said Forbes was tripping. I think Cardi said that. Meek said that. I think there's someone else was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. But this was showing top 20. This was gross, pre-tax, pre-paying people, a lot of people forget.
Just total revenue.
People forget, like, okay, you as a star may have made this much, but you have to pay, especially if you're on tour, you have to pay those people. You have an agent, a manager. You have all these people that work for you. You have tax.
Yeah.
You may be getting like 35% of that money. Like it's,
right.
But
actually a little bit less than that. Sometimes like 20.
See,
15.
But with that being said, 20 was Pitbull, 18 mil. 19 Wiz Khalifa, 18.5. Nas was 18 at 19 mil. 17 was Future at 19.5. 16 was Birdman at 20. 15 was Meek at 21. 14 was Swizz Beatz at 23. 13 was Cardi at 28. 12 was Nicki at 29.
Swizz Beatz made more money than Meek.
11 was J. Cole at 31, which I was listening to. I think it was Joe Budden was talking about it. He was like, how do you make all that money just doing music? I was like,
I mean, he got a label. He got the documentaries going now too.
Oh, that reminds me. Remind me to come back to that. 10, you had Childish Gambino at 35. 9 was the Migos at 36. 8 was Kendrick at 38.5. He's had a relatively quiet year.
Mm-hmm. Now that nigga's doing that shit off of just music.
Yeah.
Khaled at 40 at number 7. 6 was Eminem at 50. 5 was Travis at 58, which that number threw people because they just knew that tour did numbers. And it did. 4 was Diddy at 70. 3, Drake at 75. 2 was Jay-Z at 81. And then Kanye at 150. Yeezy brand being a big part of that, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I know there's a lot of money that's unaccounted for, especially from Jay-Z part. You just don't click up with the NFL. That number had never been put out there.
Exactly, and that's what a lot of people are saying. There's money unaccounted for. They think some people's numbers are low. They think other people's are too high. But again,
Swizzy's make more money than Meek Mill.
All Forbes can do is guess, but it's always fun to have these debates. You know?
That's all it is. That's all they're doing, man. They're just looking at other.
All they do is they can
press
see
releases and
press releases for deals they know we're done. If someone's on tour, they can see what the tour grossed.
Right. Oh yeah, that's how celebrity net worth is too. Because niggas be like, "Did you look at celebrity net worth?" And I'm like, "Nigga, that's not real.
Yeah,
it's just an indication of what it might be, but it's nowhere near what it probably truly is. Y'all might be overselling some niggas. It might be real. Oh, he got 40 mil. Nigga might have like 3 mil.
Y'all also have to understand net worth doesn't mean liquid.
That's true.
People forget that too.
Right, that's true. So, but I mean, you know, I'm actually surprised to see Kanye up there.
Yeah, I knew Yeezy was doing well, but damn,
way up there.
Because they said that was a big chunk of it, but
they didn't even say Dr. Dre, did they?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. Well, you figure we always hear his name in the net worth one because that big deal, but I don't know what all he has his hands in right now, so I don't know how much that generates year after year, or maybe Apple's like, don't you put that on Forbes?
I don't know if he's getting any royalties off of any beats being sold. You know what I'm saying? Does somebody give you royalties if they do you give somebody royalties if they buy your whole thing? If you buy the whole shit? You know what I'm saying?
And he might be. You got to remember, we started at 20, which started at what, 18 million?
Yeah. Right.
He might be bringing home 15 a year off that, and we just didn't.
True.
Yeah. Which is still a lot of money, but you know,
nigga, 15 million a year, bringing in 15 million a year when you got billions, or you got $1 billion. That's cool because you could just 15 million.
Think about it, you put yourself on a budget.
You already own everything.
I'm gonna keep my $1 billion, put myself on a modest budget of $1 million a month.
Yeah,
a little side for incidentals,
just a modest,
and I'll always have money.
Oh shit, a modest budget of $1 million a month.
I wish. I fucking wish, man.
$1 million a month.
Try to be reasonable.
I wish I could live like that, dog.
Don't you?
We all do.
Oh my god, $1 million a month just chilling.
Man, Publishers Clearance House, hit me up.
It's Publisher Clearance House. Shit. Don't even do that shit.
They
do. Ed McMahon?
They do not with him, obviously.
He passed away, right?
Yeah, but they.
What they got doing that shit now? It better be Drew Carey.
I don't even know.
Can you imagine that shit though?
Like he got his hands everywhere.
Yo, who's doing that shit?
Shaq come out.
It's like, yo, we need somebody else.
I can see how some of them spend this much money though, because when you look at a lot of stuff they have or stuff they buy, it's very expensive.
It's
and it adds up quick.
It's really, I don't know though. I don't think it's as expensive as people think. Like, if like, how much is like a Lamborghini cost?
It depends.
A couple $100,000.
Yes.
Okay. If you own that, if you got Benz and you own that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you're gonna need to buy more Lamborghinis. You already you just wastefully spending.
And the thing is, a lot of them, especially ones that like to keep one, they don't even like buy them straight up. They lease them because they don't want to keep getting a new one.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I mean,
if you have $300,000 on your neck, you like to buy $25,000 bags.
Only young niggas.
You spend $40,000 a month on weed.
You think Jay-Z owns a piece that costs that much?
He probably has a very expensive piece, but it's not going to be like a big gaudy piece. It's going to be like
a little one with like a little cross.
Impeccable diamonds.
Oh yeah,
just like a little fist.
The best.
See, he would have the ones that like it would have like, because you have the cut and clarity and color and all that. It would be like the finest of fine.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't look like it'd just be the simple one. you know. I'm just saying he would.
I don't even know if he wears jewelry anymore, man.
Minimal jewelry. And if you ever notice,
jewelry just seems like such a bad investment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you're rich, to like run out and buy jewelry just seems like the dumbest shit in the world.
If you ever watch like any of the like professional jewelers, like Ben Baller and them, they get so mad at how some of these guys wear it because he's like, look, it's all clinging together, scratching up the stuff. Like they don't like that because that's their craft, you know. Right? Yeah. That's what I see them banging into each other and scratching the other, and they pouring champagne on it. It's like you are ruining.
Right? You said pouring champagne on it.
Yeah, just getting all over. They don't give a fuck. Like,
what about 2 Chainz?
I ain't said they're not gonna
do
it.
They got to rub. Yeah, clink a little bit.
They definitely.
Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't doubt it. I'm just saying the jewelers get mad.
Yeah, I that would definitely not be something I would invest in if I had.
No,
came into like a big chunk of money.
It's also like the first thing we hear about people getting jacked for.
Yeah,
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's just the dumbest thing.
Stole $200,000 of jewelry from his hotel room.
Niggas,
y'all better learn how to use this.
It be niggas that work at the hotel, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, dog, it's an inside job. But it just seems like a horrible investment.
Yeah, let me tell you this: I got that.
You wouldn't know that I had that.
Let me tell you what's not staying in the room when I'm not there. $250,000 worth of jewelry.
Some niggas had like $900K.
I'm carrying a briefcase.
I think Nelly somebody got for like $900K.
If I don't feel like wearing it,
fuck that. Why would I have it with me? It wouldn't be there. Yeah.
Didn't Kim Kardashian get robbed for jewelry?
Yeah.
Jewelry and shit?
When they ran in the room like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Jewelry ain't worth it, man. I know you want to let niggas know you shining, but it's really not worth it. I don't think it's worth the money. You see J. Cole with that shit? J. Cole's smart.
J. Cole quit dealing with any of that.
Kendrick too. I want to see Kendrick.
J. Cole went there, said, I want 10 pairs.
For what? Yeah.
Of the same sweatpants.
Yeah.
A couple of these retro ones and these tees. I'm good.
Yeah. That's it.
He don't even care.
He said, what the fuck is jewelry?
He don't care.
That's how you gotta do, man. That's how you gotta live.
He good.
Shouts out to Cole.
Be humble.
My queen, your queen, everybody's queen, Meg Thee Stallion. What's up with her?
She tweeted on the 20th at 8:56 p.m. I feel like dropping a new tape, introducing a new personality.
Now, I seen this, and this is what I thought. Y'all remember? Do you remember like a couple of days, like probably a week before that wasn't not Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor was trying to say she was in the Illuminati.
For real?
On Twitter, yeah. Lawrence Taylor, the football player,
yeah.
Right. I think it was Lawrence Taylor. Sunday.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
You may have to check on that. I don't know for sure, but I think it was Lawrence Taylor. All right.
The old school.
So he says he's talking about her, saying she's an Illuminati, and then she's like, "Look, bitch, like." She responded back to him and was just like, get that dumbass shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so when she tweeted that, I was like, fuck, maybe he's right. I'm going to tell you why. You remember everybody was saying that shit about Beyonce, right? Like she was Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, yeah.
She had killed her past
Larry
self.
Johnson.
Larry Johnson, my bad.
Larry Johnson.
I said Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, Larry Johnson, you talking about the
running back.
He used to play for Kansas City, I think.
I believe he did.
Yeah. He basically called her out for being an Illuminati.
And this
adds to it. That's all I'm saying.
He brought her mom into it though, which I think was what pissed her off.
Because they be thinking this shit like, whenever you get famous, you have to sacrifice somebody you love.
I found his
you know
tweet.
What I'm saying?
He said a coincidence. Then had the little thing. Her mother, who was her manager, died in the month of March 2019, the same month of her breakout, he has in quotes.
Right.
Music industry is filled with easily corrupt fatherless children looking for Satan to be the daddy they never had.
Okay. She was talking about Jay-Z because this is when she signed to Rock Nation. She had signed to Rock Nation. Jay-Z was the Satan / daddy that she never had. Right? That's what he was basically saying. So... She responds like, look, bitch, just because this is the first time you ever heard of me, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean that I wasn't already popping or whatever. Like, I didn't just blow up or whatever, right? Yeah. But then her saying this shit feeds back into that that narrative because Beyonce went through that same shit with her second personality, Sasha Fierce or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, and I was just like, all right, man, maybe you shouldn't do that, man, because everybody gonna think you're Illuminati here in a second. You just signed a Rock Nation too.
Yeah.
Everybody already think Jay-Z's fucking Illuminati, so
it just plays into
this
it.
It plays right into that shit. So maybe it's all true. You know
maybe this solidifies it.
Oh, Crooked I, the rapper? It's his birthday?
Crooked is 41 years old.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Happy
And
birthday, bro.
birthday.
To
one of the most underrated lyricists.
The GOAT Trinidad James. He's 32.
Trinidad
James 32? Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought that nigga was a little bit older.
I did too.
I don't know.
Honestly did.
I did. I don't know why, man.
He just seemed older.
Yeah, he kind of got old, so. Crooked I, man. Yeah, shouts out to him.
Hell yeah.
He's still out here. He got Crook's Corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's him. Everybody. We were just talking about that.
I know, right?
Everybody.
Everybody's got their own little corner.
Little cubby.
What's up with your boy French Montana, man? Listen, we haven't talked about French Montana since we gave his ass a badass review.
We did.
I give him a badass review.
New album on the way.
Okay.
I believe it's supposed to come out in November. Guess what it's called?
Shit.
Montana. Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah, actually, I already did.
Oh, okay. You've been keeping up
a little bit.
This is boy.
No. Actually,
you subscribed?
I was researching right before we were going. I was looking at different things that happen in hip hop.
Did you follow him on Instagram and turn on the notifications?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No. It was kind of funny. Like when I screenshotted this, when I first read the tweet, the first comment under it was "Slow News Day."
Oh, God.
About him?
Yeah.
Now, honestly,
because Double XL had tweeted, that's where I saw it. And the first comment under was someone said "Slow News Day." And I was like, yo,
I'm surprised that none of his albums were already called that, though. Honestly, so he yells it enough. Everybody's Montana. So
yeah, that's actually you're actually
honestly,
right.
I'm
you would think
surprised
that would probably been like his first one.
Yeah,
right.
I'd have thought it's his slogan. So fuck, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well,
I can't say that I'm interested.
I was about to say we're not looking forward to this one, but
he might have a club banger though.
He probably will.
Yeah.
He only gives us one good one per album.
One per album.
That's a bad. Is
he knocking it out the park? Nah, I don't think so. No.
That's a bad ratio. He's like, he normally gives us one, at least one.
He does. Album.
He said one per album.
He does. He'll give you a banger per album.
Oh, wow.
Like one really big blow up, but
that's it.
This batting average is trash.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't want him to swing.
No, we get one per album. Well, anyways, man, what's up with your boy Charlamagne?
Charlamagne the God apparently got into it with Miley Cyrus's management at the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Oh, really?
Over the weekend.
iHeart?
Yeah.
Well, you know iHeart.
God.
Him and his co-host with Envy and Angela, they always, because they work with iHeart, so they always hold it down there.
Right.
But apparently, when Miley was coming through, security, was like clearing the whole hallway. They had some jokes, about it. About Charlamagne had jokes about them, like, damn, what you got coming through here, right?
Yeah.
Because that whole thing rubbed the wrong way. Him never wanted to bite his tongue. He had the following comment to say, Miley used to be black, but she stopped being black once it stopped being profitable. So, word got back to Miley's camp. They weren't happy with it. He had a confrontation with her manager. Apparently, at that point, the two of them got into it. And the manager, of course, was defending her, saying that she's a humble person, most humble person in the world. Let's see. Apparently, at some point during the exchange, he said something out of pocket. Charlamagne gets mad and allegedly says, "Man, get your white ass away from me. I'll slap the shit out of you." Allegedly.
The tea.
Exactly.
There's piping hot.
They put a section on their YouTube channel, I guess,
Band-Aid.
talking about it. Apparently, Charlamagne's catching some heat for this. And I guess the manager said he was being racist or something else. But I didn't get to watch that yet. But I was like, Charlamagne is some mess. I'm intrigued. Because I like Charlamagne. So
Yeah.
I also like the tease.
Get your white ass out of here.
He's a polarizing character.
Yes, he is.
Anytime
someone is told I'll slap the shit out of you, you've got my attention.
Did I tell you about the time that Charlamagne was I had his station on while I was at work?
Yes, you did.
Just so for those of y'all that don't know,
I'm glad you made it out of that one.
I had some white customers, and I was helping these white customers. Okay, and then I had Charlamagne playing in the background. Breakfast Club was on in the morning, and Charlamagne starts talking about somebody white, and he's like, "These mayonnaise ass," he's just going in. He keeps saying this mayo, whatever. He's just saying the words.
Oh, he was going in.
Man. He just going in. So I got two like white people in front of me, and it's just me and them. There's nobody else in this room, so they can clearly hear what he's saying. Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like. The funny thing was I was trying to cover it up. I was like trying to knock on the table. I was trying to beatbox, do the beats on the table, like you know what I'm saying. Taking a pen and hitting like the edge of the table, like kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just make
trying to cover
papers.
the sound, but
yeah,
I can tell the dude. He was like a Trump supporter. I could tell he was pissed. Yeah. All right, and that's when I realized I was like, I can't play Breakfast Club no more.
Like, I love mayonnaise.
Yeah, I'm not mayo colored, niggers. So I decided.
Were those his thoughts?
I can see it in his eyes, man. Because he was just. I could see it in his eyes. He was just.
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
Riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't play
Breakfast Club
anymore because Charlamagne's a little wild.
You never know what he's gonna say.
No, you never know what he's gonna say, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I hope nobody's playing this right now. in a public
at work, trying to pause it right
work,
now.
Yeah.
Now someone else at work beating on the desk, trying to make noise.
Hit the fuck out of the table.
You're just passing it.
Yo, why you keep hitting the table, fool?
Ruffling papers.
Yeah.
Doing your pen and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have people do that shit with the back. Get a pen. Just clicking it in and out and shit.
What's the mouth and shit?
Fake coughing.
Oh man.
But
that's funny.
Yeah, man, shout out to Charlamagne. I kind of expect him to be getting the shit, but it seems like he doesn't really get into much shit in the hip hop side anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess he's crossed over, so he's pissing off everybody else now. So I guess that's where it's at, man. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like he's as in tune with the culture as like he used to be. I know why. It's because he's not on Twitter anymore. But I don't feel like he's as in tune. I'm serious, man. He used to be on there. He used to be active on there too, saying a bunch of wild shit. But he fell back.
He'd stop for his mental health.
Yeah, of course you gotta stop. Because motherfuckers is fucking eating his ass every day.
Is that how you just going toe to toe with people?
Yeah. You gotta know how to ignore that shit. But ever since then, man, I never felt like he's really connected with the culture as he used to be. You know what I'm saying? And
shots fired.
Well, why is it gotta be shots fired?
He says Charlamagne is corporate now.
Oh, corporate Charlamagne.
He's definitely a little corporate now. You can't, bro. You can't front, bro. You can't front.
More tea.
More tea.
Listen, you can't tell me he's not like a little more politically correct. He's scared, bro.
That's why Schultz used to make fun of him, call him PC to God.
Okay, guess what I'm saying. He didn't. He's definitely changed. You know that. He
had to pump the brakes a little bit.
2015 Charlamagne was wild. 2015 Charlamagne to 2019, a big fucking.
You ever watch
bro.
YouTube like compilation videos of like some of the wild shit he used to say to the guests on
bro,
there? He was nuts. He was nuts.
It seems crazy now because it's like everybody's like kind of grown from that, and nobody talks that wild anymore. When you look,
if you go see back before when he had still had the discoloration on his face. That was when he was at his wildest.
That was peak Charlamagne.
It was.
All right. Before,
it's true.
Yo, when he had a discoloration,
yeah.
That was when he was fucking crazy.
That's why he didn't give a fuck.
Oh shit, man. RP.
Man.
Let's move on. The screen's falling, man. Boondocks.
Coming for us next.
Yeah.
I don't care about no damn iHeart.
Who's
You think I'm scared of iHeart? Be iHeart's ass. I box everybody at iHeart.
Can't none of them take me.
iHeart. If you told me it was Tidal, I might be a little shook. But iHeart.
I feel like we're losing opportunities left and right.
Man, ain't fucking with no damn iHeart.
Oh,
ain't they like bankrupt or some shit?
I feel like we just lost $100,000.
They just lost $100,000.
Make it $250.
They was going, your check was gonna bounce.
$300.
They was gonna write you a check that shit was gonna bounce.
Yo, bounce. That's fucking hilarious.
Let's
oh man,
goddamn.
we just roasted iHeart.
I don't give a damn about iHeart. Boondocks making a comeback.
HBO Max ordered 2 seasons.
Are they doing like a I think I was reading something that said that they were going to be doing a reimagining.
Calling it a reboot.
A reboot.
2 seasons have been ordered, and apparently there's going to be a 50-minute special before the election. It's going to be good.
I don't think we're going to be able to handle Boondocks.
I think they wanted to come back.
Yeah. We will.
Until they see it, and there's going to be people who are in their feelings.
I don't know. The masses will, yeah.
Right.
It's definitely not for the masses, but was it ever? So,
It never really was. So, I don't know.
It really wasn't, but...
Yeah, it really wasn't.
I think now people are like way more easily offended, so...
Way more.
And I think that they're going to push.
Oh, they're going to push.
They have to.
They're definitely going to push.
They have to.
And there's a lot of shit to push on.
I think there's a lot of cartoons do that nowadays. So, I mean, Family Guy, South Park, all those fucking push the limit. So, they can do it too.
That's true. You're right.
Everybody
South Park do not give a shit.
At all.
After all these years.
At all.
They don't give a shit so much that people just stop caring. They stop fighting.
Yeah, pretty
You know
much. Yeah. They used to get in trouble a lot, but now it's like you don't even hear them getting in trouble that much. So,
Right.
I don't know.
Well, shouts out to Boondocks. I'm actually excited
I can't wait.
for it.
Hell yeah.
Remember the Titans. It's their anniversary.
It is.
Yeah. Was it like their 19 years?
Let me see. I believe it was. Yeah, yes, 19 years ago today. I was waiting for you to say something disrespectful.
I was about to, but I'm waiting for everybody else to go ahead and
say our great
Go ahead and
stuff.
say it. Go ahead. You got something you want to say? Say 19
Great movie.
years.
Legend.
Great movie.
The movie was a legend or Denzel?
Yes, both.
Both, yeah.
Okay, no. The movie was a legend, not Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel too. Coach Boone, man. Come on.
Where's AW?
Listen.
AW, please get this.
Listen,
please get this dude.
Listen.
Why would he disrespect on an anniversary? Come on.
Anybody could play that role.
Oh my God.
Samuel L. Jackson could have done it.
Okay, not see.
Did he just say that?
Samuel L. Jackson could have done that role.
He would have said motherfucker too much.
Yeah, I know. They would have been.
It wouldn't happen.
Like, motherfucker, don't be trying to light my house on fire.
And they're like, cut. This is not rated R.
Sam, that's not in the script. Read the script. We pay people a lot of money for this script. Read it as it is.
There are no motherfuckers.
Nah, man.
Hey, someone should do a parody of that shit.
They should,
like,
yeah.
What if?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Like the what if?
Denzel's.
You know how they do that with, they're doing that with Marvel. The what if? They should do that shit with just random movies.
Yeah,
they should. That'd be funny.
That'd be great. Yeah. It was a great movie, but that Denzel was the same Denzel in
God, here we go.
And John Q and Man on Fire. There's no difference.
What the fuck? Hater.
I'm ready to move on because I don't even know why I'm talking about this shit, to be honest with you.
Jesus Christ.
Your boy the Batman.
Wow.
Hey, Denzel. You're the best.
I'm not worried about Denzel. The Batman. What's the word with the new Batman movie, man?
Denzel gonna come over here like the Equalizer and get his ass.
I'm gonna get beat up by everybody. I Heart, a bunch of old ass niggas. I Heart, Denzel.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Charlamagne the guy.
Charlamagne.
About to get beat up by a bunch of washed ass niggas.
Oh God.
Washed?
Damn.
I'm just fucking around. The Batman. I keep talking about the Batman.
The slander. No, but go ahead. The Batman. Let's get to it. What's going on with this? Is it what I think I already heard too?
About the commission?
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping.
So Jeffrey Wright
Yeah.
is now slated to possibly be the commissioner. He's black.
Well, they already
Just want to go ahead and get that one out there.
Yeah, no, they'd actually there was an announcement that they were looking And I shit you not, I saw this, and I guess I didn't. I guess I'm out of touch. I don't think of it like that. But they're looking for a POC.
For Commissioner Gordon?
Yeah, a person of color. I never even thought of it like that. It's like, I don't talk like that. So it's like, it just went over my head at first. I was like, the fuck is a POC?
Oh, yeah, person of color, yeah. People of color. You ain't never heard that?
I don't think of it like that.
Oh, okay.
That's like not in my, I don't know. We're all one, man.
We're all one race, brother.
Come on, bro. Peace.
Jeffrey Wright is. I actually like Jeffrey Wright. I think he's a good choice. Mm-hmm. I think he's a really good Commissioner Gordon.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see him.
I know he's black, and some people don't like that shit, but just
fucking deal with that shit.
Just let it rock. I'm trying to tell you, he might be. I liked Gary Oldman's. I said Gary Coleman. I like Gary Oldman's Commissioner Gordon because he kind of looked like him.
He looked the part. Yeah,
he looked the part.
The comic and all that.
Yeah, but I do believe that your boy played a good.
Unlike French Montana, I think he's gonna knock it out the park.
Oh boy, we're just letting the roast fly out here.
let it go. Why not? No, but also in other news, I mean, I guess we've also heard that Jonah Hill's gonna be in there too, and
I hope they don't make him Penguin.
If they do, I'm like, we knew it. Like everybody,
I know everybody knows it's like so obvious, but I would like it if he was like Clayface or like the Riddler or some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Just something different, something that most people aren't thinking.
Yeah, but it's like, man, they keep on. They gotta do something different, man. Because we've seen Mr. Freeze, not a good rendition of Mr. Freeze, but we've seen Mr. Freeze.
Come on, it's Arnold. It's gonna be a cold day in Gotham. Chill. Oh god, it's still a classic, but it is horrible.
It's a horrible classic.
Yeah.
I liked it as a kid.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, as a kid, it was cool. It's like, oh shit, they got Mr. Freeze.
Wow.
Chill. And then niggas grew up, and I was like, yo, did this nigga pull out a bat credit card?
Yeah. The bat card. Don't leave home without it. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. But I'm actually kind of interested to see what they're gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? I think a couple of days ago was like Batman Day or something.
Yeah, it was a couple of days ago. They added them on Fortnite. They had a whole bunch of shit on there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
For Batman Day?
It could be Batman, Catwoman. They had a whole bunch of extra
Somebody
shit.
reposted the fight from Batman vs. Superman in the warehouse.
The best fight scene ever. Batman? Come on.
Definitely best Batman fight scene.
Yeah.
that fight scene was brutal.
That was Arkham Knight fighting.
This nigga rock bottomed somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up. And took him out.
I said, God damn.
He kicked another man into another man, a hanging man into another guy that was holding a grenade, and then they just blew up in another room.
Bro, when that explosion hits right when the music hits.
Perfect. And he starts blocking
and somebody in the comment, I seen the comment, this nigga was like, chef kiss. That is
no.
He's like right when the music drops, when the explosion happened. Chef's kiss.
You ain't lying.
That is a great comment.
It is the part. So that is perfect comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, that was a great scene. That movie was hated on. I think harder than it should have been too.
Way too much. Yeah.
There was definitely some bullshit with it, but there was definitely hated on.
You watch the extended cut and it kind of fills in some of the blanks, like where you might be a little confused on how people got to where they were with the investigating, but we've go back to one of our old.
Yeah, we definitely talked about that. Release the Snyder cut too, by the way.
Fucking hell yeah.
# release the.
I'm
Snyder
mad that
cut.
Jason Momoa keeps like rubbing it in that he's supposedly seen it.
He's seen the Snyder cut.
He keeps rubbing it in, saying it was sick. Yeah. Looks like something he would say, right? It was sick.
I like Jason Momoa, but then again, sometimes I'd be like, "Shut up, fool."
He gonna add him to your list.
I know he gonna probably whip my ass.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll be like, "Man, be quiet, bro." Cause he talking about not doing. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this," because he's like protesting some shit that was going on or whatever. I forget what it was. I think it was in Hawaii.
A telescope.
They were building a telescope.
They want to put it on a mountain that
where a volcano was or something.
That is a sacred mountain. They're like, no.
That's what it is. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, they take that. That's some serious shit over there for real.
Yeah.
No, you're right about that, man. You can't touch sacred lands.
Can't touch that.
Even if you allowed it, nigga, you might still get fucked up because them sacred lands be getting cursed, nigga. You just fucking around.
The gods will strike you. You will get smited.
Yeah, you get fucked up. But man, yeah. Shout out to the new Batman. Excuse me. What we got here for the culture? Gangstar. You put Gangstar here? What you know about Gangstar, bro?
Well,
how did you? Who told you about this?
Here, right?
Who told you about this?
Talking about Premiere. Mm-hmm. Did he drop an album? I heard the single.
The album's supposed to be coming.
Oh, okay, the album's coming. Yeah. Premiere is like
the song that came out was "Family and Loyalty" featuring J. Cole.
Yeah, I've heard that. It was actually pretty dope. This is also said to be J. Cole's. Well, J. Cole said he's not doing any more features, and this was the last one that he's
going to be a part of.
He put out. Yeah. I don't know if that's like no more features forever.
He made it sound like that. That just seems like such an unreasonable thing.
Yeah.
But if anybody could say to mean it, it'd be him.
I mean, he did a lot of features.
He did.
Because, what's the next step? Doing the features again? Same people?
That's true. Oh.
He said...
you really don't have to.
He said, "This is an honor to be on this song. This is the last feature you'll hear from me. Thank you to everybody I got to work with during this run." Then, he said this song is a classic. R.I.P. Guru. But I was reading a little thing on it where he was talking about how he was like...
on this run.
Wanted to go out and didn't want to miss out on doing features with certain people. And, he made a point of going out and doing this run and doing it well. But...
yeah, this probably... I think the last time we had like a strong feature run like this was Bun B. Yeah. Bun B in the early 2000s. Bun B went on a feature run just like this.
Yeah, he was everywhere. What I'm saying? Everybody wanted to have Bun B on the song.
And he snapped everywhere he went too.
Fuck yeah.
Same exact energy. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Bun B's his whole thing was like the Free Pimp C movement. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Getting that going. Which it did. That shit
had everybody saying that.
Everybody was saying that shit.
Everyone in the industry had.
Nobody was even doing the free so and so. I mean, not like on that level like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole movement. And then, but I think J. Cole was doing it to help Dreamville. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he was doing it. So I think they both had like a purpose for
a reason
going
to do
on
it.
That run. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely top 3 feature runs. Yeah. Arguably number 1. But, that's a debate for another day, I guess.
I'll say this, though. If and when he decides to come back in the feature game, that first Cole feature going to be big.
Yeah. It's going to have to be on a Kanye West album.
It's going to be on a Kendrick Lamar album.
It's going to be on a dual album, both of their albums.
Them niggas ain't doing shit together.
He's giving up hope at this point.
Nah, that shit going. That shit like the new detox.
He's not even going to let me put it. He's like,
it's like this ain't real.
Yeah, this shit's not real.
The moment it comes out, I'm like, nah, this ain't real.
Yeah, even when I see him, be like, somebody
this is a multiverse.
Took a J. Cole acapella and put it on this beat.
Like someone did this shit in the DJ booth.
All right. Well, shout out to Cole though, man. The hip hop game appreciates your feature run.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What's up with Outkast, man?
This one is another anniversary. 16 years ago today. Speakerboxxx, Love Below.
16 years.
Is your favorite Outkast album?
Is that my favorite? No, it's not. That's not.
What's your favorite Outkast album?
AT Aliens.
Okay. Real nigga.
Come on.
Real nigga.
That has to be the album of Outkast for especially our generation. I think that should be
AT Aliens and definitely Aquemini.
Aquemini too. Aquemini is second right behind it.
Yeah.
And then, to be honest, I honestly would put Aquemini third because I think their first album, Southern Playalistic Cadillac, man, come on.
That one was dope, but
That was my shit.
That was dope.
I had my brother who was older, so he was jamming a lot more.
That's your brother era.
And it put me onto it more, so I was a part of it.
Did y'all mess with Stankonia then?
Stankonia was cool.
That was good too.
It was good. It just wasn't up there with. I mean, there was some jams on Stankonia. Don't get me wrong. Like, but I felt like it wasn't front to back like how ATLiens or Aquemini was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Aquemini. The song Aquemini was just amazing.
Him and I. That shit was hard. Hell yeah.
But Speakerboxxx and Love Below is just a great album too.
It's a great album. It was a well thought out how they did it. You know, like
with the two separate solo albums and one is a double disc, which nobody had ever seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it was new.
It was different. But
game changer.
It was definitely a game changer. But I kind of felt like Andre 3000 kind of snuck out of a full rap album.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He went up way left with that one, and I really like the Love Below.
He went way left, and
different.
I'm gonna be real with you. In the very, very beginning, I was like, I don't want to hear that bullshit, and I was strictly on Speakerboxxx, and I was just on that like hard.
I just lived for that last track on the Love Below, that incomplete.
Right. Somebody came to me and was like, "No, bro, you gotta check out this Love Below. Like, really listen." And then I listened to that, and I was
it's
like,
weird, but it's really
holy
good.
Shit. No, it was great. It was great from both of them, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
but we still wanted that hip hop album from Andre.
I definitely did want a hip hop album.
I will say this:
Love Below is definitely cold blooded.
That Speakerboxxx intro, to date, one of my favorite intro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Great,
and a great way to test out your sound system.
And Andre 3000 rapping for 5 minutes on the end of his album. One of the greatest verses ever. Yeah. Classic.
See, my journey with Outkast was a bit different. So, Big Boy and Dre Presents, the little greatest hit thing. When that came out, I was only 11.
Well, which one came out?
That Big Boy and Dre Presents, that like greatest hits. But that also had the whole world on there.
Oh, so you was introduced to the greatest hits?
Well, I think the first song I knew by them was actually what year did Let me see.
Do you remember Rosa Parks?
Of course.
But do you remember when you
off the original album it was on?
Yeah,
no. So you only got that off of the greatest.
So let me see what year Stankonia came out.
That's wild.
That is wild.
That's wild, right?
Stankonia came out in 2000. So that had Miss Jackson on it, right?
Yeah.
That was my intro to them. So I knew that. Then I knew the Dre and Big Boy Presents album, where I hear the other songs, and then that's when I went back.
Backtrack to the other ones.
Oh, that's where these albums of these other ones came from. And then I was 13 when Speakerboxxx Love Below came out. So that one got like the most play, just because the age I was at that time.
Makes sense.
Missed out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I had to go here,
missed
go
out
back.
on. Yeah, you got to go back, and you had to go back.
You missed out on ATLiens, man.
That's a great time.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the CD?
That's around the time I think I saw them in concert.
See, when ATLiens came out, I was 6.
That's when I saw them.
You were 6?
Yeah.
That's just disgusting.
Is that around the time I saw
I'm disgusted.
Or maybe I saw them right before. I don't know.
What was that, like 94?
96.
96? Okay, bet. Yeah. Damn, you were 6? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was 11. We was out here.
Yeah.
Badass kids.
So we was.
How you doing? Man, shoot with your friends.
Right. Let me tell you something. That CD, the ATLiens CD, the actual CD art was like titties.
Yeah.
The chick was like with the titties. And I remember going, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, those are titties.
How can I get this album without?
Oh, wait, there was another one that was too.
What it is? No.
There was another one that was.
What are you talking about?
It might have been Big Boy and Dre Presents that one too.
They had the Big Boy, the Purple Ribbon.
That CD was too. We just open it like titties close.
Oh, I don't know. It could have been because that one was the classic, album, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they probably did. I don't know.
So I was like, what is this?
I didn't get the greatest hits from them. So I don't even know. Because I already had all. Yeah, they were all my greatest hits.
Yeah,
yeah.
Had my own greatest hits compilation put together.
Yeah, Shouts out to Outkast though, man. Forever legendary.
Sure.
Always.
Sure.
Streaming. What's up with streaming?
Well, as we know, the game has changed. Times have changed. So, some stats for you here. According to Nielsen, this in 2019, 14.8 billion on-demand audio streams were registered this past week, bringing the year's tally to a total of 505.5 billion. Marks an uptick of 23% compared to numbers posted at this time last year. The $500 billion mark was also met 2 months faster than it did in 2018 and points toward a finish of at least 1 trillion for both audio and video music streams by the end of this year. Numbers are bolstered by such leaders as Ariana Grande's Thank You Next, which did 2 billion in 2019, first album to do so. Second most streamed was Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, at 1.887. Last year, there were 5 albums that did the 2 billion mark. Leading the charge there was Scorpion at 4.572. Then it says, as it stands, audio and video streams currently sit at a total of 775.3 billion streams. In comparison, 2018 closed out with 901 billion, growing a total of 43% from 2017.
Good Lord.
I know that was a lot of numbers at once, but
It's definitely a lot of numbers.
sorry.
But what it sounds like
math.
is what it sounds like is that streaming is just growing.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's. I think it's just because people are just coming into the streaming world. They're just.
I'm talking about music. You're talking about audio and video. Like, are they just talking about audio?
Audio and video.
So okay, both.
1 trillion.
Yeah, I think that it's just that people are starting to realize that
It was really important.
torrents are dead.
It was really embraced in
Right.
2019.
That's the word I was thinking. I was trying to think of that word with somebody. I was talking to somebody about that shit, download music and shit like that, and I couldn't think of the damn word. Torrent.
Yeah,
God
torrents. Torrents are dead. Yes, they are, y'all. Time to move on. Time to be an adult. All right. Buy you a streaming service. Okay.
really,
just
you don't
don't
have
get
to buy
iHeart.
if you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You don't.
Yeah.
You're talking about you on Spotify or something.
Yeah, Spotify or...
But see, the thing about that, you're right about that. But Spotify be like irking me because, like, I was like, when you got the free version, it's like, oh shit, so dropped the album, and then you go to the album, and you play the first one, but it plays the 8th song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it plays like another song from the artist, but a 3-year-old song. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really playing the album like you wanted to, but it kind of is. You know what I mean? But if you're okay with doing that, then yeah, there's a free option. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it shows that, it's been around a little while now. It definitely picked up some strength in 2019. People, I think, have just finally embraced it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's what you're going to see. It's easy.
Right. And
You
that's
have
not even
access to so much stuff.
extremely easy.
And they have that. I don't think those numbers include Tidal streaming numbers because Tidal doesn't keep put their numbers out there. All right, don't do that.
There's no numbers.
All right, you're fired.
Yeah.
No.
Title's numbers are sitting on the couch right there. Would y'all stream? We'll go ahead and add it to the total.
Wow, we're like we're the only two.
God damn, Tidal's numbers sitting on the couch right there.
Wow,
That's funny.
Jay-Z gonna kill me. Shooters outside right now.
Nigga, Blue's gonna kill you.
Oh shit, I don't want no problems with Blue.
Blue gonna fuck you
I don't
up.
want no problems with Blue.
talking about my daddy.
I want no problems with Blue.
Nah, but you know what's real crazy though? All jokes aside, I do see. Before I used to see artists always sharing Apple Music and Spotify links, and now I do see them sharing more of Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal. I've seen that.
I've seen that too. You see all three now.
You see all three now, right? And then I've even seen some people push out the Amazon. I know Amazon is like out there too. I know. It's weird. It's like Amazon for what? Why? Are you using Alexa? That's the only thing I can think of. Amazon.
You're not. You're ordering something.
I don't know.
Like, are you
I guess they're ordering a song. I don't
ordering
know.
a song.
That's like somebody's like, "Yo,
eBay. Go stream through eBay." Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on?
You know that meme where it has like the two arms like grasping hands, like the black arm and the white arm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They need to make one of those where it has Apple, Spotify, and Tidal all grouped there. This is making fun of Amazon's.
Yeah, just roasting Amazon's ass. It's like, what the hell?
United. United we stand.
My homeboy's got Alexa. He's like, Alexa, play Notorious B.I.G. And she's like, I don't understand.
Wow.
And I'd be like, bro. But you know what, though? I would really like in Tidal? Speech. Like, I can just press a button and just say what I want. That shit would make things so much better, dog.
It doesn't do that like from the keyboard?
Nah, man. Oh, you know what? I never tried that. Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
I should try that.
Yeah, then that's not even a joke. That just seems like something like they would have to have that integrated.
I think that might be integrated. But
I know what you're talking about. There's like a little mic you can just like hit on Spotify or something.
Right. Because I don't know. Can you do that on Spotify?
I believe so.
I know you can do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think that may be a Google thing.
I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, Tidal definitely got to work on that because I'd definitely be like in the car trying to like search for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't got time for this shit. This big ass phone. You know what I'm saying?
We got a mic, so yeah, maybe.
Let's test it out real quick.
We're gonna test it. Live test.
Yeah, live test.
Who do you want to search for?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, no capabilities. Not with your voice. I was like, no, it worked. It worked, but I just said more extra. They were still recording, so I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Samsung.
Nah, it's because Samsung doesn't like you.
Well, at least you know. Okay, I'm gonna start using that. So yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Shout out to streaming though.
Oh great, you interrupted me now.
Oh, did I?
No,
Damn. It's supposed to not pick me up. It's supposed to only pick up because your voice is like here, and it's supposed to only pick up like a certain.
I wasn't that close.
Siri would never.
Siri don't be doing
so I
shit
should
either.
be using
Siri
Bixby.
be kind of trash too sometimes. Don't front. Yeah. Don't front.
I would know. How dare you?
All right.
All these phones have issues.
Not as much as Samsung or Android.
Shut the fuck. Shut up.
Let's move on to respecting your elders, your boy.
Respect Samsung. No.
Definitely an elder.
Damn right.
Respect your elders, Ja Rule, your boy.
Y'all saw the news on Ja?
Nah, I
Not
didn't
at all. What's going on? What's going on with Mr. Rule?
Does this thing drop an album? Pain is Love,
I
Part
will
2.
be re-releasing all my albums as visual albums. I'll be making a video for every song I've ever made. What do y'all want to see videos for?
What though?
That's a weird question to ask.
Especially if you're saying you're going to do it for every song you made. And then you say, what songs do you want to play? I thought you just told us you're going to do every song.
All of them, nigga.
Oh,
I'm your biggest fan.
You gave me the option, and they going to fucking want me to break it down smaller. What the
Right.
fuck? That's horrible.
You know what's crazy though, man? I actually was listening to I was listening to Lupe's album. He has WAV files on there. Mm-hmm. I know he doesn't really have the budget because he's not signed to a label or anything, but I think that could be a dope animated video. And I was just sitting here thinking like, niggas can't really shoot videos like they really want to. So now that you're telling me that this guy is shooting all these videos, I know he don't got that big of a budget to be doing this. So that means animated. These videos are gonna be all trash.
You think so?
They're gonna be just regular. It's gonna be niggas doing it for like $200 a pop.
Just walking down the street.
Yeah, just watch. You'll see.
It's gonna be like Firefest. We're never gonna get the videos.
Fuck.
Goddamn.
Roast. We are fucking roasting. We're on fire.
It's not nothing new to Ja Rule. So
certainly not.
You're right.
It's really not. Man.
You're right.
I kind of feel bad for him sometimes. I'm like,
I don't.
Why? What did he do? That's what you're saying. What did he do?
He didn't do anything.
Why? Listen, you don't. Okay.
He didn't do anything wrong.
What did he do to? Because I always want to know this. Like, what did Ja Rule do to make people say "fuck Ja Rule"?
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's move on to DMX.
So a couple things about DMX. Well, actually, you want to start real quick? You talked about. You said he seems like he looks good, looks healthy.
Excuse me. DMX. Earl Simmons. He's been plagued with all kind of drug issues, addictions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kind of ruining his life in a sense, ruining his career in a sense. To be totally honest with you, he looks. I just seen like a GQ interview, and he looks good, man.
Yeah.
Looks like he's clean. Looks like he's healthy. Looks like he's eating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The dog is back.
He looks his age. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like he doesn't look because
gray in the goatee.
He doesn't look.
You know?
Yeah, he has a gray in the goatee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like an older, wiser. You know what I'm saying? Ex, and I appreciate seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know he's been going through so much shit for so many years, and I hope that he's completely done with it.
Yeah,
he's definitely struggling with it.
Time, yeah.
Sometimes jail helps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know some people don't want to hear that, but
What happened to Gucci?
that's what I'm saying. Prison
Came
help.
out plant-based diet, ripped up,
Yo, he's man clean,
living healthy, clean,
man lost a lot of weight. He out here, he out here,
healthy as hell.
traveling the world and shit.
Yeah.
I just seen a video of him somewhere.
Italy, I believe.
Italy. He out here living his best life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I kind of feel like DMX. That's going to be his route. I think he's getting ready to gear up. He looks like he's ready to go. You know, he looks legit.
And Swiss Beats was saying that he is signed back with Def Jam. So that there's supposed to be some more music, some new music from X, I guess. So
That's what's up.
hopefully he still got it. But like you were saying earlier, it's like the main thing is that he's clean. So I'll rock with him still.
Speaking of X and his music, in said GQ interview, they were talking to him about a couple songs, including Rough Riders Anthem.
Yeah.
He had this to say. I wrote it in 15 minutes, DMX said. I actually didn't want to write it. I didn't want to do that song. The beat was simple and repetitive. So many other songs had so much substance, and this song was like fucking ABCs, like elementary.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that.
Yeah. But look where it got.
And then
There have been verses that I've written in like 10 minutes that niggas love way more than verses I spent months on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
It's just
happens that way sometimes.
Sometimes things just flow together perfectly. The stars align.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do to change it. That's fate.
Hell yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't even want to do that shit. He was just like, man, fuck it.
he said Swiss was like, nah.
Where's I'm gonna duck? And he's just like, yo, this shit trash. And Swiss is like,
imagine like you just
keep
like
going.
pour your hat out on the track you've been working on. You're like, that's a masterpiece.
Right.
And they're like, no, that one. You're like, really?
It's definitely happened. I know that, and I know other rappers feel like
to
that
a lot
too.
of people.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You spend all you're like, this is the one. It's the greatest. And niggas is like,
Like, but you don't like these bars? You start repeating it to them, hoping that they like it again.
I got this track slipping. And they're like, that's all right, but this one right here, this a hit, baby.
Now, for this next part with DMX, I want to ask y'all a question real quick. Do you have a favorite shoe by chance?
All black Air Forces.
I knew it. This man will rob you. Do you have a favorite shoe, Riffa?
My favorite shoe. I don't know. I'll be wearing Jordans, so I guess Jordans.
Okay. Well, as we know, DMX likes Timbs.
Yes, of
In
course.
said interview, they said, how many pairs of Timbs do you think you've owned over the years if you had to give it a number? You know what X said?
3.
1,500.
I knew you know that number.
Man likes his Timbs.
Oh, yeah.
Threw that number
yeah.
out there. He's like, bye, 15.
They said, you've owned 1,500 pairs of Timbs? He goes, mm-hmm.
They come in all different colors.
I think he's
A
sticking
whole
with
bunch.
the classics. He's rocking just the wheats.
Yeah.
Now, then again,
Right.
he would wear red ones too.
Yeah, he would.
But
The
that
maroon
is
ones
wild.
and
I don't
stuff,
care if
yeah.
you have every color. That is a lot.
There was a point in
That is a
time when
whole
Tim's
lot.
was out here, man.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, look
I
at
had a pair of Tim's.
look at Dr. Dre. That man keeps a closet full of all white forces.
Yeah. All White Forces just seems like such a...
so
they're
much
like-
a
hard to keep
hassle
clean.
to clean. Yeah.
it's just like buying diamonds.
They're hard to keep clean. You get that crease in the toe.
Eventually, it's like
And if
next.
you Dr. Dre, you can't have that.
So you say next.
Yeah.
Throw those out.
The
Get
thing
the next
is like keeping them clean. Like, all right, let's say you get them a little dirty. When you try to wash them, you know, like the little I guess like the stitching or whatever.
one. Oh yeah.
That will change
stays
color a
dirty.
little bit. It
Yeah.
turns a little dark, and it just never looks the same after
Mhm.
that. Yeah,
It
they're-
stands
they're
out.
A horrible investment. This is
Yeah.
why I switched to all blacks.
Those are the best.
Because all blacks, you can just like you can like the creases. Even if there's creases, you can't really see them. No. And they're so easy to clean. You know what I'm saying? You could just take a warm cloth and just wipe it off. It look like brand new, man.
If you want to match your clothes, you could put in different color laces.
You could. I wouldn't do all that.
You could.
I'm
just saying you could.
Ed, because he robs people.
No, I like to keep everything all black.
See,
but them shits go with everything,
including the ski mask.
You don't like all black?
Yeah. So they go that black hoodie too.
The ski mask and the gloves.
Mm-hmm. The gloves. Shit!
Don't forget the gloves.
That's funny. Y'all like all black? Y'all wear all black sneakers?
And the black bag that he wants you to put the money in.
Exactly.
Y'all don't like all black sneakers?
It's a duffel.
He's wearing all black sneakers.
Maybe even a gym bag. I don't know. I'm black.
When you're taking your car keys, you're wearing all black.
It's because I get it. It's because they black. Y'all want to align them with negative connotations, my brother.
Here we go.
You want to align them with negative connotations, my brother. You ain't say all that for the white Air Forces, my brother.
Because you ain't robbing nobody in all white.
What did you think I was doing with the all white Air Forces, young brothers?
Robbing in daylight. That's what you was doing. In all daylight, you was out there hitting licks.
If y'all want to buy me some all black Air Forces, hook a young brother up, man.
We'll laugh if they show up.
If they show up, that is amazing. Yeah, I'm asking for some shit.
All right, your boy MJ. Mm-hmm. That can be anybody.
Nah, we know who it is.
No, it could be Michael Jackson.
The Pop King.
Right, it is.
Yeah. Okay, King Pop. Okay, all right. It could have been Michael Jordan.
As you know, MJ liked to spend money. He made a lot of money. He liked to spend money. We were just talking about that clip the other day.
Right.
But apparently, his estate was initially $500 million in debt at the time of his death.
Now listen to these numbers.
He was what? Mm-hmm. He was what?
$500 million in debt.
Yeah.
At the time of his death.
I knew it.
Yeah, he was in debt.
However,
I try to tell people this shit, and everybody's like, no, man, he got money. I said, no, that's why he going on tour. He's trying to re-up. Yeah. I was trying to tell people this shit.
They knew it.
Nobody believed it because this nigga got the Neverland Ranch. He paid and paid. It's like, no, that should take money to operate and run shit.
Yeah. Lots of money. And you have a ton of people that work for you. And when you have a shopping habit and people just letting you take shit on credit.
You're just walking and saying, I want that.
Exactly.
I want that.
When he says that,
you got to pay up.
Like,
when a nigga that ain't put out an album in forever decides they're going to go on tour, when a large artist or anybody of that caliber
and you say
decides they're going to go out on tour, that means they're trying to re-up so they can be good for another 10 years. Just like your boy Eddie Murphy. It's getting a little tight.
I wasn't going to say all that.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's getting a little tight.
That a lot of kids, it could be true.
He did not want to do no damn stand-up.
It could be true.
He did not want to do no damn stand-up. He coming out because he has to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I can see that.
There's some validity to what you're saying for real, though, because people, again, did he have a tremendous amount of money coming in? Yes. But he spent so much damn money.
Right.
Like I said, people just let you buy shit because you're who you are.
They're going to tell you no.
But eventually they're going to be, hey, you have to pay up for that. Right. If you look at how we see every week, we see, this rapper getting sued for not paying their mortgage. This rapper getting sued for not paying the rent.
Yep.
This rapper getting sued for not paying on the car. Because you go in there, they're like, you can take it, man. We'll worry about that later.
We'll work it out, and then it never gets worked out.
And then they don't get it, and they think,
that's true.
I'm so-and-so. I shouldn't have to pay. I don't really pay you. They're like, yeah, motherfucker, you do.
No, you do. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize, like, when they'll say, like, Kanye West made $150 million or whatever, right? I don't think people realize, like, it wasn't all at one time.
Fuck no.
There's no, like, it might have been, like, even with NFL players, right? They get paid like per game. It's like like a certain amount. A game check, right?
And if you hit certain quotas, like, oh well, I made a fumble, different things, stipulations that they have in their contracts too. So yeah,
right. And they add there's like bonuses and shit. Like that.
Bonuses. That's
people don't know that's how they are making the money. So even though this person may have $50 million coming in, it may not be all at once. It may be $1 million here, $250,000 here, $300,000 here. You know what I'm saying? They got their bills they got to pay, and if they always constantly people think that like if you just get like a bunch of money, everything will be all right. But if you don't manage your money right, you can fuck your shit up at a high level.
Exactly. No such thing as broke proof. Like if you don't have some financial literacy, you can mess yourself up.
$500,000 coming in a month and still be fucked up every month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
just like when people buy these huge houses and forget, well, hey, this mansion you just bought got a $20,000 electric bill, a $15,000 water bill.
Yeah.
You got to pay the landscapers $10,000. You paid $1 million in taxes.
Right.
Like people forget that stuff adds
All
up.
that adds up. That shit is
You go buy a
wild.
Bugatti, you're not getting the oil changed at Walmart.
Fuck no.
Like you paying $20,000 for that oil change.
Exactly.
you got to take that 2 Bugatti.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
And that's
Bugatti, that
a-
insurance isn't
and you
$150
And
a
you
month
get
anymore.
Bugatti oil.
The
for
nearest
that,
Bugatti dealership is 150 miles away.
That too.
Exactly. Guess what? You got to transport that thing there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like people forget.
You better
but
become a Bugatti mechanic.
I remember niggas was talking
expensive.
about buying private jets, and they was talking about the jet fuel cost too much damn money. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have to sell their
I was
jets.
reading the thing. They said the maintenance on a jet, especially a decent sized one, could hit you anywhere $2 to $3 million a year. Maintenance, hangar, gas, pilot time, all that.
Right.
You spend $2-3 mil just to have the damn thing.
How does that work with the pilot, though?
And it's
Is
not
that
something
like-
you use
is that-
every day either.
Is that a pilot you
So-
hire yourself, or you just contract out?
Well, no, I
don't
think
know nothing about
I
this.
think
I'm
if
not
you
rich.
wanted to have a dedicated one, you could.
Right.
But there's places that you have, certain pilots available, and they have hours that they, because you can't just kind of like with bus drivers, you can't just go and go and go. Like you have a certain amount of flight time. It's like, okay, you have to shut it down for this much time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or, have a co-pilot fly because you can't, but same thing. But here's the crazy part. As of December 31st, 2018, his estate has brought in $1.7 billion.
1.7 billion. It's like 2 billion damn near.
From what?
They've made a fortune off of. Well, for starters, the money going out slows way down.
Yeah.
And then you got to remember, after his death was a huge surge in everything Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Music, merch, the movie, This Is It. Remember that came out?
Okay. Yeah.
Everything.
Old movies.
He gets
everything.
a tremendous amount of royalties. He owns a lot of catalogs.
Doesn't he own the Beatles catalog?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He owns other people's stuff. He, the money's coming in, but when you don't have as much being spent, I imagine you get some good people around you, they can turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he has kids, though, so I'm glad that they're taken care of.
Yeah, they're taking care of it and they're not blowing it.
He was spending all
Not
this
allowed.
money just wildly.
Yeah. A lot
Just
of
think
it has
about,
to
just
do
think
all the
about
money
what if
going
Michael
out.
Jackson was cheap, how much money he would have had.
Fuck.
Been a multi-billionaire probably.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he was going to go on tour, dog. He was literally training. I mean,
You're trying to re-up.
yeah, he's about to get that. He's about to get that guap.
Oh, he was going to get the bag.
Yeah, he's about
He
to get
was.
the bag. Multiple bags.
You're talking about a whole generation of people.
Bags.
So many people, me included, that would have loved to have seen him that missed that when he was touring because you're too young. I'd have paid a lot of money to see that concert.
What was that like? When did he die? 09?
I think so, 9 or 10.
2010? Oh, okay.
Something like that. Rest in peace,
R.I.P.
man.
Mike.
Still missed.
We don't got nothing for artistic ignorance, but from what Black Tie says, niggas is ignorant, not artistic.
Black Tie said that?
I feel you on that. A lot of niggas ignorant, not artistic.
That's
Like
true.
that sometimes, man.
It is like that.
I mean, shit. I guess that's it, man. We don't really got nothing else, man.
No reviews this week.
Yeah, definitely no review.
There wasn't really nothing out there.
To be honest with you, listen, we didn't talk about this. Lupe's Fiasco's Drogas Wave just hit its 1 year anniversary. I know Black Tie.
I know that's
really?
why. I was
Already?
going to say that should have been up there, but I know why it wasn't now.
I really didn't know that.
Came out 9/21.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's been a year.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. I thought it was like February when that shit came out.
No, it's what it felt
honest
like.
with you,
It really didn't feel like a year. Jokes aside, it really doesn't. But
That's crazy.
It's been a year, and to be honest with you, I've been listening to it more now than I did when it came out.
yeah, I've noticed that.
I don't know why, man. I've been like
Seen some shit on
seriously
Twitter
into
I ain't
No,
like.
no.
What'd you see on
Just
Twitter?
let him be. He needs to listen to Lupe because that inspires him, and he might get on the mic one day.
Yeah, nah.
Oh man.
I'm picking up shit from this album that I didn't know, like on the song "Cripple." I pointed out to you.
Yeah, you were talking
When he was
about
like,
it.
"Beauty is the largest."
Yeah.
He was spelling out Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
It's dope shit. Yeah, I saw that.
Let's
Oh, you
get
see
that.
when I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been listening to the song, didn't even know it. He put out the video recently, and I watched it, and I was like, oh, shit, it dawned on me. After all this damn time.
That's how it is. That's when you know you got quality music.
That's good shit, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's good shit. Stop sleeping. Are we talking about Drake? Nope. It's done. Album is trash. Gone. Nobody cares.
Bye-bye.
Black Tie, nobody cares.
Bye-bye.
Nobody cares about it. What song you like from the album? Which one is it?
I will not.
Off the top of your head right now. Go. Boom.
I will not take this.
I'm just saying.
I will not take
Drake,
this.
why?
Bye-bye.
His album. Listen, you get listen.
Take him
Drake the GOAT. That's that on that. Okay, that's that on that.
You should not get in.
We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk
Put
about
that
it.
under artistic ignorance.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm not putting that shit. That shit is that shit is ignorant, not artistic. That shit is ignorant. That's ignorant, not artistic.
Get that out of there. Don't put it there.
Dennis Graham. That on that. Check it out, people.
No, listen. Okay, so Black Tie's favorite, second favorite.
I guess
rapper.
put that under respect your elders.
I put it under all these categories.
Yo, so Black Tie's second favorite
It's
rapper.
under ignorance. It's under elders. So he did it for the culture. It's under boo trap.
It's everything.
We saw the video. We saw the video screens falling, and I'm about to review it. It's fire. All 6 categories. When y'all seen that?
So those guys that don't
Dennis
know,
Graham top 2, not 2.
The whole episode just said Dennis Graham on everything. And that's all.
Dennis Graham Be Told podcast.
This is the Dennis Graham takeover.
So those that don't know, Dennis Graham.
Oh my God.
Drake's Aubrey Graham's father.
Yes.
Dropped a new music video. What's the shit called?
That on that.
That on that.
Is it called that?
Yeah, that on
I'm
that.
serious.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That on that.
This man's video is wild because he's rapping.
Oh my God.
He's singing on the hook. He's kind of dancing. He's got do-rags.
He does.
He's got
OVO merch.
He's got Little Women. What's is that the
A little person.
a little person that's chasing him around?
Got an OVO intern rapping.
Yeah.
I shouldn't disrespect that dude like that.
That is your intern, bro.
That shit is featured in an OVO intern.
Hey, he's an
intern rapper.
It has to be legit. My source is Black Todd. He told me.
This nigga, whoever that nigga was definitely on a probationary period.
Listen, he just barely beat me out for the feature. All right, y'all gonna put some respect on Dennis Graham's name.
He barely beat me up.
Oh shit!
Put some respect on that man's name.
Y'all gotta watch this.
He's the next biggest star probably though. While we clowning on him.
We were clowning, but listen, between him,
I'm not clowning.
and Nicki Minaj's mother
Collab.
her diva.
They
Y'all
need
gotta
to
listen to
collab.
this. Y'all, because I didn't even
Why
know
aren't
this was
they
out
collabing?
without Black Tie. Dennis Graham, it's called
That on that.
that on
on
that
that,
because that's
yes.
that on that.
Because that's that on that.
That's
That on that.
he said. I can hear her tiptoeing in the other room.
Exactly.
She in the other room tiptoeing.
But he can hear
He
it.
said
But
she's
you
asking
know
him,
what?
where are
That's
you?
that on that.
She said she asked where are you? I said I'm where I'm at. That's that
that
on
on
that.
that.
Listen, y'all gonna laugh at some of the bars when that chorus comes in
Hey,
and the hook comes in. You gonna be sold.
Hey, Drake's gonna definitely sample that.
And look,
Sample his own dad.
that man better put his dad on the next album.
He should already. I
Yeah,
don't know
so
why.
that's Drake's dad. Nicki Minaj's mom has her joint's kind of a jam.
Yes, it
It's
is.
kind of a diva jam. But
Yes, it is.
It's a little bit of a jam. You know what I'm saying?
But
Y'all should check both of those songs out. What's Nicki Minaj's mom's song?
Carol Mirage. The name of the song is that's what makes you. I think. I think it's that what makes you.
that on that. That's what makes you.
I'm telling you.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
And once you listen to that, go listen to "It's Kind of Crazy" by Dennis Graham. Okay, I'm telling y'all.
Money.
I'm telling you, old money. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell
Hey,
y'all.
one of the O's and OVOs for old.
There you go. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Just imagine, like, oh, money, a milli.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Old money.
Don't act surprised.
Oh shit!
That is wild. Their
yeah.
parents is barely really coming out now.
Yeah,
Making it happen.
Well, shout out to them, man, and shout out to everybody for listening. We are at the end of the podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe on all of the podcast players, the Spotify app, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever podcasts.
What are you doing if you haven't? Come on.
For real.
And already and share with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to stop being a bitch and subscribe already. As Pimp C would say.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube, trillmatic.com/YouTube to get there quicker. Subscribe to that. Go and comment and like our videos. Make sure you join the new Facebook group. That link will be in the show notes and all that. And that's that on that.
That's that on that.
Y'all got anything else?
I think that's how we should end it too. Like, that's that on that.
Well, we gonna be about this thing. Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. And the fight go with that. Come on, I was hoping he was gonna say it.
You're not gonna say that's that on that?
You should have said that.
Nigga, this your favorite
That's your
rapper.
time. It was your time to do it.
Episode 182 out.
In the bag.
That's that on that.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.